always nice to have a little help from one of your great all-pro players. Watch Jason Kelsey here, going to give a little shove as they scheme around with the loop with Casey Toohill. And there he goes. It is exciting to watch Jalen Hurts. He's not perfect. He's a work in progress, but he is an exciting young player to watch.
So he has both of their touchdowns tonight on the ground. 14-10. Philadelphia in the role of standard.
Huh?
Oh, no. We're here. You coming? I need 1 second.
Find new adventures together in the new Santa Fe with user profiles.
Today's a new day, and all I gotta say is we can always find a way to make room to play. Cause if you lost touch or been feeling disconnected, it's the perfect time to find whatever we neglected. We lived to be together last year, reminded us our playful spirit strong, even when the times are tough. Whether it's IRL or online, bruh, it's amazing what old friends can do. And it's just as true for new friends too. That's how we play. Here's what we know. Life's sweeter together. Oreo.
This holiday at T-Mobile, it's not about how far apart we are. It's about how close we can be. So we're bringing out our best deal on the new iPhone 12 with 5G on every plan. Right now, get the iPhone 12 on us on every single plan. Switch now and take 20% of your bill versus the other guys. That's the best value in wireless. That's right, the iPhone 12 on us on America's largest 5G network. And save 20% per month. It's time to holiday on. It's time for T-Mobile.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Chicago Bears. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
I've been putting it, but I didn't do it today. I didn't do it now, but I've been doing it for the past couple of days. Yeah, she was smashing it even with no one. He scared the shit out of her. And I gave it to her. And took it to her bed to eat it. And ate it. Go eat, Nala. Go. Eat your food.
Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Throw left side complete. That's Barry. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
That's a really nice job
Y'all gonna let me go to Taco Bell tonight.
and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Third down. Watson. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
He's wilder than the trick on me. Step over here for a second.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. He had a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
You're not using too much, are you, hon? Charmin Ultra Soft is so soft, you'll have to remind your family they can use less.
Off play action. Patrick. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9.
This holiday season, local businesses are doing their part. Let's all do ours.
From the gun, Patrick. Open man is Westbrook, complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Hey.
Looking to throw. Patrick, and he completes it to Cohen. And brought down, but not before the inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody covered. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. It's a nice pickup on first down. They'll run on first down with Akers. And able to get about 3 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Patrick. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back of the 29.
But enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Been a first to begin, so a quick three of exactly what Washington needs. And Alex Smith, when you look at Smith, here's how valuable is he? He's 4-1 when he starts. When he doesn't start, they're 2-7.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Patrick. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, both of them.
No 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
I know he smashed it.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 10 more there and another 1st down. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, that's one of the drawbacks running the RPO. If those linemen going to run
Fat ass.
you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield.
Right. Still here?
Go to NFLshop.com. Gear up.
If we build this, all the legendary players.
This is McAllister. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the early lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Bears 7, Texans nothing.
Hurry to the final days of Monday holidays.
Get 0% APR for 72 months on the Tucson.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Offers end January 4th. Peacock has the odds.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it will come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The odds. Every episode, extras, and exclusives. Streaming now at PeacockTV.com.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging them.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And you can just feel it, right? As you're watching, you can feel how uncomfortable it is to be on that.
Throwing on first down. Patrick looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Price. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On 1st and 10, Patrick. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Like they were that time. He got his arm in, the whole thing, all that stuff right on the money. So that is Alex Smith's game. They're going to have to hold up with their
What?
long enough for those guys to work down the field just a bit. You know, I kind of get fired up a little bit when you watch Alex Smith. We talked a little bit about he and Rivera, some of the real conversations that they had. Can you imagine the conversations between those two men that occurred this year? They were both cheering for each other, but there comes a time.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Quickly completed to the right flat. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. Last play they got stuck at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. They'll run. This is Powell. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears will add on to their lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Bears 14, Texans nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Best player in the league on defense. I'm literally watching this and yelling at my television.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out in a hurry.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Next weekend against Tampa, the Giants would win the NFC East if the Eagles win this game, and they would host Tampa Bay at the Meadowlands. 2nd down, 35 seconds, 1 timeout.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And it's 3rd down.
The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 28. That pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defense coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Now, quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. They'll run for it here with McAllister. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. As the Bears push further out in front. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Bears 21. Texans nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They set up the screen to jump. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're going to try and throw. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. They'll run on 1st down. It's Powell. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun. shotgun. Here's Fromm. He'll find Everett there, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say in the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Here's Powell. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Making the case for an MVP season. Right, the NFC goes for Lambeau. Brady and the Bucs are going to visit the NFC East champs. All coming up on Toyota Halftime.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Fromm. That's caught. It's Thomas. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Seibert able to knock this one through. And the route is on. It's 24-0. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
Credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Blind spot cameras and oversized touchscreen. And big savings on Hyundai holidays. They're sure to make
the Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I had to...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Texans get a bit closer. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Don't forget, this holiday season, get an SUV from Buick. Now everyone can use cash and GM employee pricing to get
at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But I also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. You're miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
One left to develop, but other than that, you know who's going. It's the NFC East. Brady looking really good here, Rod.
Yeah, nice shot by Brady, just moving outside the pocket. No Mike Evans and Antonio Brown should get there.
Off the play fake. Here's Fromm. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
From off of play action. This is caught, and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown, and the Bears will extend their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Morgan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and
10. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A final shot before break. Morgan, he's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So we are halfway through here in the final week of the preseason. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
The kickoff for Houston.
Set to resume. Here we go in the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower through those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Let's go places.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let's go 2021. Stay healthy and stay connected. Every morning on today.
Play action, it's from. Off to Thomas on the left side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league, They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
At the 46-yard line.
The Bears and the Saints will be on CBS on Sunday night. Make your plans accordingly. We can't wait. The second half is coming up with Chris and Michelle.
Throwing is from. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
With serious style and serious giving.
Looking to throw from. Open is Powell. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Visit Happy Holidays. Local auditorium shop.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They run with Deuce McAllister. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
The play. 2nd and 10. At the 40-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Nothing beats the fun of new technology during the holidays. And nothing has more fun technology than it.
From the gun, it's from. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 14.
Get 0% APR plus no payments for up to 5 months on the Santa Fe or the 4250 cashback.
They'll run here with McAllister. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. McAllister, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Well, no gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in, and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bears continue to pour it on. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38, Texans 7.
Washington to get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. Davey Johnson is back there. Jay Gilliam, the sentence.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
His receivers need to get open and present good targets out.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. He's going to air one out. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 15. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Inside presence.
On 1st down, Powell. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Longer than 2.5 seconds.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Here's Fromm to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Jordan Thomas.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
Which helps us save even more.
Hey, Sarah, if you
Who's it? What?
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Go to geico.com.
To throw is Morgan. To throw from his end zone. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now at Soldier Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Morgan off of play action. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Play action with Morgan. Throw left side complete. That's Barry. That catch good for only a couple. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Here's Morgan on third down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
Texans.
People don't think about the offensive lineman that much, but it's 5 of the 11 guys on the field.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases
I had
it.
I had him. I had
him.
him.
Go back to Allen there, but it'll be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Throwing again. Morgan. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And some space. Does the big boy have the juice? And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears use this short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
45. Texans 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good work. I like it now because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So where do you get symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
On 1st and 10, it's Morgan. His throw incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Time for you to get a great deal.
Toyota Thigh Zone. Get zero% APR money.
Morgan going to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now Morgan on 3rd and 2. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down.
Ohio State Sandy. Quarterback should go back to Sanders.
Here's Morgan to throw. And that's caught by the tight end, Bryant. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Morgan. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Focus on getting better, direct all his energy, all his work, without distractions, focusing on getting better every single day.
From the gun, it's Morgan. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
They will go on 4th down with Morgan. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
First down, a run with Cohen. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. He'll look to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
And I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
I keep trying to imagine what it was like when the doctors finally okayed him to play. And that night he had to go home and sit down with his wife.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Right? It's just the two of them at that point.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, it's so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, a great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Morgan now to throw again. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Trey Hendrickson able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And they basically have John Bostic in a spy position here. They still can't stop it. I mean,
so after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
He is a powerful young man. When he gets out in the second half and starts running the ball,
operating from the gun, Morgan. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. From the gun, Morgan. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And this one is right down the middle. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
They'll run on first down. It's Powell. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
this time of year, of course, the one obvious one would be Philip Rivers talking about retirement.
Tonight, by Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Flag on the play. Yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. There's a flag on the play.